Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about eco-friendly, zero-waste, sustainable lifestyle, and even about the nature and animal lover channel. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about, is it really possible to be a zero-waste person? We have a lot of the talk to be a zero-waste, zero-waste, zero-waste. Is it really possible to be zero-waste completely? I'm gonna be talking about what is it really possible or not. Without further ado, let's get started with that. Before we go past, clicking that button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video in future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, if you're looking forward to become more eco-friendly, more sustainable lifestyle, then I have an entire PDF download. The link is in the description box below. It contains everything that you need to become more sustainable. It's a PDF planner, kind of like stuff which you can very well download and you can fill it out and you can use it for your personal use. Without further ado, let's get started. Is it really possible to be completely zero waste? Because we have heard a lot about the zero waste, but it is really possible? I don't think so. It is really possible 100% to be completely zero waste. Of course, you can be more towards the zero waste, but 100% possibility doesn't really exist because you're gonna be using some of the products in your day-to-day schedule, the things that you're gonna be using, which will going to create some kind of waste or the other. And since we are talking about the zero waste means zero waste. That means 100% zero waste. I don't think so. It's 100% possible, but idealistically becoming completely zero waste is not really possible in this today's world. Now, it could be possible in the future when we would be introducing a new technology, new products in the market that could help us become zero waste. But currently, I don't think so that there is enough product stuff in the market that can help you lead a completely zero waste. Now, you can Google the definition of the zero waste and you're gonna get the definition maybe by Wikipedia or for some other blog. According to me, zero waste is that reducing the waste as much as you can. When I'm talking about the zero waste, it doesn't really mean that you're completely 100% without the waste, because I don't think so the products in the market exist nowadays which can help you become completely zero waste, because I think that still we need more research in this area to become 100% sure that we can be 100% completely a zero waste person. Okay, so I don't think so it's 100% possible nowadays. For me, according to me, it's that reducing as much as waste as we can, and that's all we can do. We can create more awareness, we can look out for the more products, the alternative that are creating very less waste. I'm gonna be sharing some tips with you guys that can help you to become more zero waste, not completely zero waste. The first tip I have for you is to read the product description, whatever products you're purchasing from the market. Please take one step ahead and read what exactly the product contains, whether it has the eco-friendly products or whether it is not, how it's been made. You can contact the company to know more detail about the processing and manufacturing of that particular product, and you can go in more depth about it to know what it does actually contain. But please buy the product after reading the product description. That's one thing you could do. The second thing I'm going to tell you, the second tip I have for you, look at the local areas where you can do the recycling, reusing, or maybe biodegrading the materials that you are using in your whole household schedules. Now, I know that some countries do have a recyclable units, and people on a daily basis, on a weekly or a monthly basis, actually taking their waste to that recyclable unit for recycling the stuffs. You can do the same thing as well. Look at what are the different recyclable or reusing or the different units are there in your surroundings, in your local city or area, so that you can very well take your waste to that place and maybe allow them to reuse or recycle or maybe biodegrade it if that's the case. Okay, whatever the case is, they can do that. So please look at and do the research in your local area. What are these units called and how you can contact them and go forward and do that stuff. The third tip I have for you is to reduce your shopping temptation. I know that it's very hard because when you see the holiday season is there, or when some wedding is there or birthday party or something like that, and you are looking forward to purchase a new dress, new jewelry, new shoes, or anything new you want to purchase, we have a great temptation. I'm looking for one dress, but instead of purchasing one dress, I'm gonna purchase 2 or 3 more dress because we are in a temptation. Once we start purchasing something, we want to purchase more and more and more. So you need to really look at your temptation for shopping. Of course, it will going to help saving money, not buying something which you doesn't really want. And on the other hand, it also going to help you reduce the waste, because if you're not purchasing a lot of the stuff, that means you don't need to decompose or dump out the waste, the products which you haven't purchased, so you are also reducing the waste. So that could be the thing to reduce or to minimize your shopping temptation and purchase only the things that you really need in your day-to-day schedule. Like without that your life is not possible, that only the items that you're purchasing from the market. The tip that I have for you: go more online rather than offline stuff. Go paperless, go more over green. Okay, when you are purchasing something or when you're taking a printout of on a piece of paper, try to do it more online instead of actually taking a printout on a piece of paper. Paper is not entirely an eco-friendly. You already know that. I have already made a video. I'm going to leave that video in the comment section below if you're interested in checking it out. But paper is not completely eco-friendly, so avoid printing anything on a piece of paper. Of course, if it's a really essential and important documents that you need to print out, then obviously you have to. But if you don't want to, then keep it on your phone or your mobile application on your screens. Try to go more green, more online rather than the offline and taking a printout of every single thing that you want to do. Instead, have your phone bills, your utility bills, your rents on the phone instead of taking a printout of them. If you want to take a printout of it because you want to submit it to someone else, then obviously you have to do that. But if not, you're paying your monthly bills like the food bills, grocery bills, rent bills, utility bills, or car bills. Please go more green, more paperless, so that you are reducing waste in turn as well. The tip I have for you: avoid disposable items. Now, if you're going outside, you do need water. You are purchasing a water bottle, right? That's the plastic. Of course, that plastic could be recyclable, but again, you're creating more waste. So try to reuse instead of going with the disposable items. Take your own bottle out and refill that water, okay? Take your own container, your tiffin, your box out and refill that instead of actually using the disposable items from the market or using the disposable items at the restaurants. Try to reuse instead of going with the disposable. Of course, you're saving a lot of the amount of money over here because you are not purchasing more disposables, and also you are reducing a lot of the waste because disposables may be recyclable or biodegradable, maybe they would be, but again you are creating more waste. So why to create more waste, even if it is biodegradable, even if it is eco-friendly, even if it is recyclable or reusable? Try to reuse the items. Try to purchase only the items that you can reuse as much as you can or multiple different times instead of the one-use products like one-use plastics, one-use paper products, one-use paper plates. Don't go with the disposables. Go with the reusing items. The last tip that I have for you is look for the electronics dumping unit. Yes, we all do use electronics nowadays, and we have more than one electronics like a phone, laptop, a pen drive, or different screens, or maybe mobile phones. Like we do have more than one electronics at our home. So try to find the units in your local area or city that can actually help you decompose, degrade, or maybe reuse and recycle these electronics that you don't need anymore. Don't just throw away your mobile phone like that only. Try to find the units who are actually reusing or recycling the parts of your old mobile phone that you don't need anymore, and in this way you're reducing the electronic waste as well, because nowadays since we are having more technology, so one waste is also added to the category, that is the electronic waste. So try to reduce them, okay? Hopefully these tips will going to help you becoming more zero waste. And I have also answered the question that is it really possible to be completely zero waste? Hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.